Shelving shop, the Chavorrucos team solution for the problem. What buffer configuration would you recommend to best meet the factory goals? It is recommended to apply a dynamic buffer configuration because currently the static buffer configuration does not take into account that factory conditions can vary continuously in the time. Because this can be affected by the seasons of the year, the economic flow of a country has a correlation with the season it is in. Eventualities such as COVID-19 phenomena that can affect without giving notice, such as pandemics, natural disasters, or political instability in the region, or a disaster caused in the factory, damaged resources, raw materials, assembly materials, or loss of some supplier. What is the expected change in order fill rate and average cost of inventory with the new dynamic buffer settings? The expected provided change in the process of the raw material inventory fill rate and average inventory cost is that logistics and storage costs can be reduced by having only the right and necessary material to be able to meet the required deadlines by clients in the planned orders. This is thanks to the fact that during at the end of the day, continuous checks are made of the availability of resources within the factory, keeping the resource within reliability levels. Which five buffers have the highest average inventory cost? It was observed in the behavior of the factory through the data generated by the simulation tool during the analysis time of 1 week, respecting the working hours established by the statement that the first buffer with the highest cost is the one-half screws because they are used in all assembly areas. In the same way, the second position we find the two one-half screws because they are used to assemble the shelves. In the third position, we find the supports because they make up the main skeleton of the shelf. In the fourth and fifth position, we find the birch and oak wood respectively because they are the base material for the construction of the shelf. Which three materials have the highest average inventory cost? It was observed in the behavior of the factory through the data generated by the simulation tool during the analysis time of a week respecting the working hours established by the statement that the first material with the highest inventory cost is birch wood because it is the material that is consumed by with respect to the volume used to the cost of this product is quite high due to the fact that it is a fine wood sought after by the client. The second material is occupied by oak wood and has a high cost due to the same circumstances of the birch wood. In the third material we find the supports of the shelves that give shape to the shelving. Thank you for listening to the solution.